I have to have 2 or 3 days off in a row where I can spend one day mulling over images, finding the images that I want to include in the painting, because I use realism, so I like to have accurate anatomy, and I'm trying to appeal to a large audience with my kind of eco-social, socio-political style of painting. Having input from different people, working at Hunters Point, Bayview, which is a primarily African American neighborhood, I wanted to make sure to include the preferences of the community that was going to live with the mural. And when I went there, I was unsure because I had an African American friend or two. I had still some kind of unfamiliarity. So when I went to work in the neighborhood, I didn't know what to expect, and I found it to be a really wonderful experience because I just learned to take people as who they are. Many people ask me, well, how can you paint with someone else? That seems really hard. I have a particular friend that we get together and we do paintings together. And it enables us to do work that could not be identified as either of our pieces. Because she's more of a emotive, gut level painter, and I'm the realist. So to reach a medium where we are both satisfied, we could be painting on a painting for 3 days. Start with just a color that we feel, and then we'll move the paint around, and then sometimes we'll attach a concept. And it's been very invigorating in that our own painting can be stimulated by this sharing of ideas, because I'll do something totally different than what I normally do in order to be able to meet with her style. One needs to have that as an artist, to not always be belaboring a concept or a technique, but have to make sure there's some element of fun involved. I got to a point with my painting after I'd done the mural at Hunters Point and a mural in Oakland that I needed a break from the painting. So I took up the clay sculpture. I was in a very emotive period because of my personal social life, and so I began doing the clay figures, and I was able to be very cathartic with the figures and put a lot of emotion into them. I could just work it all out on the clay. You feel more of an urgency about time. You don't want to waste time doing things that are not supportive of what your ultimate goal is, which is to create some work of art that's going to change the world.